New at 10, hundreds of workers are expected to hit the job market this month after a slew of layoffs in the area.
So what will this mean for the 2020 workforce? 41 Actions reporter Gabriella Pagan spoke with job experts on what those new candidates can do to land a job.
We obviously read the headlines and we see what's happening.
Not even a full week into the new year, and already 3 companies in the metro are announcing layoffs.
With some of the layoffs comes some really positive things for Kansas City. It's a great time to be in Kansas City looking for a job.
You can bet many folks without jobs tonight are likely not thinking that way, but job expert Nicholas Cover with Account Temps in Overland Park is optimistic.
There are some industries being hit. We're seeing that in some certain skill sets, but overall, the unemployment rate, nationally is 3.5%. Here in Kansas City, 2.7%.
Regardless of the layoffs, Cover says there can be an impact in certain skill sets, but that Kansas City is a big enough city and market that you're not going to see those pools of people.
Financial services has taken a little bit of a hit. Frankly, in Kansas City, that's been where there's some big issues. But we're seeing an uptick in some other companies that are moving to Kansas City for those reasons.
In my last job, I was in finance.
Take, for instance, 23-year-old Joanna Ramon, whose position was outsourced overseas 3 months ago and is still actively seeking employment.
Our whole department actually got laid off. And so right after college, it was a shock, but it was a learning experience.
From an employee perspective, there's a few things I would definitely recommend.
First, think beyond the compensation.
Culture, time off, work from home opportunities are huge. And so I think people really need to step back and look at that.
What's more important than that? Being prepared.
Don't go in there, not know anything about the company, not know anything about the job that you're applying for, what they're looking for. Can you complete those tasks? Honestly, can you?
Now, if the answer to that question is no, then you really should not be applying for that job. Cover says sometimes people can get so siloed in just one position that it can become hard for them to get out of that job field. But situations like these are a good time for folks to reassess their chosen field and see if there's room to expand or pivot. In the studio, Gabriella Pagan, 41 Action News.